Hey, it's Crystal McKinney coming from Guadalajara, Mexico, talking about building more balance. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Crystal McKinney with Crystal McKinney Coaches. I am in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico today. I am on my patio at my Airbnb, sitting on my yoga mat, and I am recording my podcast. I decided I would try to make it as a vlog. The lighting is not perfect. Actually, when you are recording, I should be the other way, facing towards the sun. Well, with the sun coming this way for the best lighting. But I want you to see Guadalajara. It's not about me. Okay? So I just wanted to do a vlog about balance, bringing more balance into our lives, okay? So I'm actually also recording on my cell phone here to my Anchor app, and gonna try to get this worked out. That's a part of my balance, okay? So what I want to talk about is like work balance right now. As I said, I'm using my Anchor app on my phone, also recording this on my iPad. That's a good way to bring more balance into our lives, right? We don't have to go and get stressed out doing this more than once. I'm like, how can I get this done at the same time, right? How can I record this vlog, get the podcast up as well, and just make things happen? Well, this is how I'm going to do it. However it comes out, it just is what it is. That's another thing I want people to think about with balance, is not trying to be perfect all the time. Okay? Now, we have dogs barking. We have noise outside. I did consider this before I started to record, and I thought about that in terms of balance. You know, I'm here in Mexico. I came to Mexico to experience Mexico. I wanted to, see what the people are like. There's a rooster across the way that you'll probably hear every now and again. I don't have roosters in my neighborhood in Henderson, Nevada. I'm sure there's places, for sure, there's places in America with roosters. There's people with farms and things like that. But I came to have an experience. I didn't come to see like a little America. I've been to Mexico several times before, typically staying at a resort, and I didn't experience Mexico. And so now I am. On the streets of Guadalajara, there are dogs barking. And when I make my podcast or when I make my vlog, we hear those sounds. And that's okay for me. That brings more balance into my life. I am not going to be worried about or concerned with people that want to give this a thumbs down because there were noises. There are noises in our day-to-day lives. We can't stop all of that. I mean, I guess we can. We could stay in our house and be hermits. But that's not good balance. I love hearing this. I love that the dogs are alive. I like that they're talking to each other. It's great. I've actually been really wanting to get out into nature. This is why I left. I went to California first. I got an Airbnb in Oceanside, and it was a really peaceful environment. The home is listed on the, some sort of national, I don't know. They have like a butterfly garden. They built their garden and their home to a way where butterflies come there, and it's like a sanctuary. So they're on the National Wildlife Foundation or something for having this butterfly habitat, and they just had like wind chimes in their garden, and they had like a little pond with 2 turtles in it. There was one turtle that had passed away. I ended up talking to the Airbnb owners about a lot of things, and this is just the journey I've been on lately. Is just, that is my balance, is getting more into nature, spending more time by myself When I went to California, I was alone. I did not bring my husband. I did not bring my dog. I did not bring a friend. I brought myself and my thoughts and my mind and my emotions. And, I'm just making sure that, first of all, as a coach, I do mainly focus on self-care. I believe that everything starts with us first. We cannot care for other people if we're not caring for ourselves. And the same, right? I have to care for myself before I can care for a client, before I can offer any advice. If you're coming to me looking for ways to heal, or looking for ways to build more awareness, or looking for ways to, figure out how you can go and take a trip on your own or have that strength or confidence, well, I have to know how to do that myself. And I do that. So anyway, that's what I was doing in California. And then when I got back to my home in Nevada, I just wanted more. So I went and looked. I have, there's a person that I know that lives in Playa del Carmen, and she's really enjoying it and loving it there. And so I looked for Airbnbs, but I felt led to Guadalajara. I didn't know anything about Guadalajara. I had never been here before. I had never even considered or thought about Guadalajara. But I trust my gut. I listen to spirit. And the Airbnbs in Playa del Carmen, they looked really nice. A lot of them were by the beach. There was a lot of positive things, but for some reason, I don't know, this Guadalajara was calling me. And so I went and looked there and on the Airbnb, and this Airbnb that I'm in is 2.5 times more than I would have spent for the Playa del Carmen one that I was looking at. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So this is another part of what I want to say with balance, is listening to yourself, not being codependent. I don't need to go where this acquaintance of mine is. Also being aware that she's got her own life. If I were to run out to Playa del Carmen after her, or because she's there or whatever, what she likes, what she enjoys, whatever fun she's having, whatever friends that she's made, that doesn't mean they're going to be my friends. That doesn't mean that all of that is going to connect with me. If I make it so, maybe I don't really know myself. Now, we could have a lot of similarities, and it just happens to be that everybody she likes, I like too. The food she likes, I like it too. But I find that highly unlikely. Okay? I'm a vegan. Mostly. While I've been here in Mexico, there's a lot of vegan restaurants, but I'm also here with my husband, so that makes it a little bit more of a challenge. So I've definitely had some cheese. But anyway, we're talking about balance, right? And so there's so many ways in which we can be out of balance and in which we can bring ourselves back into balance. My process since my birthday has been going away by myself, listening to myself, even with becoming vegan, listening to my body, having a more balanced gut. My body was telling me it didn't want beef. It didn't want chicken. My taste buds were telling me that. I just didn't want it. Even my sensory features in my mouth, I didn't like certain textures. And so, I was like, well, what do I like? And it's been pretty interesting with my veganism in the past 3 months. I've really grown to love mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, to be more specific. I used to hate mushrooms. I didn't want to eat them. And I've been eating these oyster mushrooms. I cook them on my cast iron grill, cast iron skillet, and I add some liquid smoke and lemon and pepper and sea salt. And I'm just obsessed. Obsessed. I've also deep fried them like a calamari. Oyster mushrooms have like a tenderness or a toughness or a chewiness, and they kind of are the texture of calamari. And I use something called furikake, which is seaweed, and gives it a little bit of like a like a seafood type flavor. I fry it up, and man, that is like a nice, healthy obsession. I mean, the fried part is not so great, but that's another thing about being balanced. I like to have some good food, right? It's not all going to be me just having a salad all the time. I like to enjoy myself. I like to eat good food. And there's things that I miss from eating animal products. And so I found ways to work that out, right? Okay, so I'm taking a little break from this Anchor app because that's what I need to do. Give me 1 second. All right, so I am going to title this on the Anchor, who has a podcast out there? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you're talking about. Follow you, join you. The name of my podcast is The Bitchy Coach. By the way, I have a business called Bitchy Bath and Body, where I make organic, natural, vegan bath and body products. And so my slogan for Bitchy Bath and Body is nothing toxic to bitch about. So it's partially, that the products are non-toxic. If there's any chemicals at all, it's very low grade. There's no platelets, there's no sulfates, there's no sulfites, there's no formaldehyde, on and on and on. Every now and again, there's a fragrance oil that I will use that is synthetically derived. That's about the biggest that I get in terms of a chemical. So nothing toxic to bitch about, but also being a non-toxic person, right? Being a non-toxic person, and that's why I named it Bitchy. All right, Anchor, I am back. Hello, people on my podcast. I'm back, and we're talking about being in balance. So one thing I want to mention is that a part of my balance journey right now is, I would say, just really setting more boundaries, focusing on myself to the point where I understand when maybe, I don't want to say being taken advantage of, but people wanting more of me than I am willing to give. And really me having enough balance not to give too much to people. I think I was giving a lot of advice, a lot of my time, more friendship than people were giving back. Even realizing that maybe that person was never my friend, Now one thing about me is I can like someone that doesn't like me. I don't need to do a tit for tat or well, you gave me this, and so I'll give you this back. I don't do that in terms of balance. I go with my own personal opinions on people. If I like you, I like you. If you don't like me, that's okay. That's your business, right? I can still like you. And so with that, I have been very giving to people. But, during COVID, there was a friend, or maybe not a friend, I'm not sure. I was definitely a friend to her, but that I felt she was taking advantage of me. And so a part of my balance was letting that relationship go. It wasn't a friendship, and when I evaluated what was there, it wasn't anything that I wanted. It wasn't anything that I needed. And so that's a part of my balance. Another thing that I did while I was in California, staying at the Airbnb, I really liked it. I liked the people that I was staying with, but one thing that I noticed and that I got a sense of is that they really wanted like to hang out with me. They wanted to see me. They wanted to know what I was doing. And I just thought, no, I paid for this Airbnb. I paid for the room. I paid for whatever space that I've paid for. I didn't pay for, it wasn't Disneyland. It's not a retreat where you know that when you come, even though you've paid for it, you're going to be engaging with other people. You have to talk to other people. And they were being a little intrusive. I'm saying a little, maybe I'm being nice. They were trying to be intrusive, sending me messages. I felt like they were kind of lurking around the room. And at the point when I felt irritated, just practicing my awareness and being in the moment, I was like, no. I made a mental note and a conscious decision not to allow that. And I'm so proud of myself for doing that, because in the past, so let me tell you what they did. After I know they were lurking for a while, finally I got a message saying, "Are you okay? You haven't left your room all day and we haven't heard a peep out of you." Well, I don't have to leave the room and I don't have to make any noise. And so, I don't know, I just felt like, yes, maybe they were concerned that, I don't know why you would think there's something wrong with me, but we could go with that. We could say they were just nice and they were making sure I was okay. But I'm telling you, that wasn't it. I already knew there were things they were doing, so they were kind of nosy. It was an older couple, and I think they really liked. Well, when I spoke to the wife, probably 2 days prior, I went to the backyard, and they said that everybody has backyard access or whatever. So I went to the backyard. I went to go look at the garden, which was why I was staying there. I wanted solitude, and I wanted peace, and I wanted to be in the garden. And I had brought my drawing. I brought canvases, and I brought paints and things. And so I was looking at what was I going to draw, or where did I want to sit. And when I got to a certain part of the yard, the husband and wife were back in the yard. She says, "Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. I like when people interact with the home." So what I'm trying to say is I already know they had like a thing where she was kind of getting offended because I hadn't been outside yet and looked at the garden. She really wanted me to enjoy the garden and to compliment her, and I did. I told her at that time, I said, I came here for this. I really liked the garden. I wanted peace. I wanted serenity. I'm looking right now to see what I'm going to draw in your garden. And so she was very happy about that. And that's great. But what I'm saying is that same energy was transferring over every day to like wanting to see me again and to talk to me. That's nice. I want to attract that in my life. I want to attract where people like me or enjoy me, or want to spend time with me. But I also want to have my own peace and quiet and be able to do what I want to do when I need to. And the old me, when I got her message about, "Are you okay?" I would have gone a little bit out of my taking care of myself, my own self-care, to like, oh, well, let me make sure I see them, kind of like, pre-planning and in the future and making sure I see them. Let me go in the backyard and talk to them, or maybe I'll spend 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours with them. And that just wasn't my plan, And I just really thought through it like, Crystal, you paid them to sleep in this room and to use the room. You didn't pay to be their entertainment. And also you didn't expect them to be your entertainment. And that's a strange sense of codependency, or just a lot going on there. And so no, I kept my distance, and I told her, I said, well, I don't watch TV. I wrote back on the app, I don't watch TV. I'm a quiet person. I came here for solitude. Thank you for checking on me. And, kind of like, no, we're not going to do this. And, this is a way to be more in balance. Do you have any issues with this? Are you struggling with balance in your life? Maybe, setting boundaries or just any type of balance, figuring out work-life balance, or how to have more of yourself and not giving everything to your husband or your kids or your relatives. Let me know. I'm very curious, and I love to help you with this. I've been through all of it. I've given more to my friendships, my siblings, my mother, a lot of people, a lot of situations and scenarios that then I believe I should have, or that I could have cut off sooner or recognized sooner. And now I'm taking a big old break from all of that. Even the podcasting and the vlogging and things like that. I'm actually just starting my vlog. This is going to be like my second video that's been posted. And I'm just taking the awareness and the time to not be rushed, to not try to copy off of anybody else, not to say, oh, I have to podcast every Tuesday and every Thursday, and the podcast has to be this long, and it has to be perfect, and I have to edit it, and I have to, put all the bells and whistles. No. At the end of the day, you just need to hear what I have to say. And either you're going to like it or you're not. Spending days on editing and a whole bunch of other things. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to give you my messages, and that's it. That's it. All the other things, I think actually the editing and creating just the whole thing around it will take so long. It'll be so draining that I'll probably never get my messages out there, or what I'm trying to say. And so, that's my form of balance is, hey, here's my video. Here's my video. I got my earphones in. I brought my iPad to Mexico. I'm not going to go crazy and spend half of my day today on this vlog. I still want to see Mexico. I still want to have my relaxing time today, but I also just felt led to talk about this. I do have another subject that was on my heart that I'm going to make a video about separately, and that's when I'm going to vlog or make videos, is when I feel like there's something to say, that there's something of value for someone else, not just to be like flapping my lips. That to me is in balance, and then it's like, well, hey, I'm not getting any likes or no follows or no subscribers. Well, maybe you're doing too much. And even that, sitting around waiting for likes or whatever, I don't have any interest in that. I just hope that people get something out of this. This is why I'm a coach. It's why I do my my business with Bitchy Bath and Body. I really wanted to help people with skin issues, sensitivities, things like that. It's not about the money with that or prestige or anything. It's just, helping people. I come from a family with lupus, Sjogren's disease, asthma, eczema, a lot of problems, hair loss, a lot of difficulties. And so helping people like that have, special needs. It's not about blowing up or being the biggest Bath and Body products line ever. If that happens, great. I'll say thank you to the universe. But otherwise, I love when I just have like one customer that comes back saying, this soap is the best soap I've ever had. It doesn't cause me any sensitivity, or it's helping me with my acne, things like that, right? I enjoy that. And so that's really what I'm doing with my coaching as well, is just, hey, if one person takes one little nugget about some balance today, and if you liked hearing the birds outside, which I do, if you liked seeing beautiful Guadalajara, that's great. And maybe it sparks something in you to go travel yourself, or to, you know, go someplace local in your town and just spend some time by yourself, or even just take a walk, right? Take a walk today. Try maybe at lunchtime, eat lunch at your desk if you're still in an office, and go for a walk by yourself. Put your earphones in. You don't have to listen to anything, or you can if you want to, right? Oh, I love this bird, the bird singing. Take some time for yourself. That's going to help you have some exercise. Maybe you're trying to fit exercise into your day. It's going to help you just to have some alone time, maybe to meditate, think about, I don't know, anything you need to think about. If you are always going to lunch with someone else, maybe you don't want to do that. I've had times like that when I had a corporate job, and it's just kind of like this immediate, this planned, this programmed situation where you go to lunch with your friend, but maybe you don't always want to do that anymore. Maybe the friendship isn't the same, or I've had times when my friend was maybe being negative, or just, I've had friends, the last corporate job I can remember, where it was a big company and I had friends in every department. Nobody really wanted to talk to each other. They didn't like each other. And it was frustrating to go with one friend and then have them try to turn me against somebody else, another friend, right? So that's what I mean. Maybe you need some balance like that. It's just to say, I'm going to spend time alone today. I'm not going to have lunch with anyone. And just reflect upon those relationships. Maybe figure out a way to talk to your coworker, your acquaintance, your friend, about how you're not going to gossip about another friend, about how you maybe want to bring the friends together, right? You could be thinking about things like that, or just maybe saying, every Wednesday I'm just going to be alone. Maybe you have lunch on Monday with friend number 1, Tuesday friend number 2, Wednesday yourself. Or maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday are for you. That's probably better balance. That's what I think. I think spending more time with yourself, for me, I like it. I like myself. I like to, just figure out who I am and who I want to be. And then when I get back into communicating with another person, seeing another person, I can evaluate our relationships better and bring more to the relationship, right? What do you think? Let me know. Give me your comments. And I'm just really curious. This is my first, I guess maybe my second or third vlog. I made one very quickly when I was leaving for Guadalajara. And my videos are probably not going to be in order, like a good order. I have taken tons of videos while I'm here, going to food places and just experiences that I've been having, the yoga studio I've been going to and things like that. And I haven't put them up yet. I hope that when I shut this down, I will go and post it on my Instagram, and it'll be up, or no, my YouTube, and it'll be up there soon, and you'll see it, I hope. So on that note, I'm going to say goodbye so I can go work on that. I'll give you one last view of Guadalajara. I'm going to try to stand up here. My feet have kind of fallen asleep. Oh. Okay, let me see. So that's Guadalajara, guys. Once again, let me know if you have any questions. I can go around town and take some video footage of things that you want to know about. Maybe there's some sort of touristy spot or something that you're curious about. I might have already gone there. My husband is a carnivore, so we're eating at restaurants that are vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly, and regular people food. So I can definitely give you some information on that. I can let you know about like getting Airbnbs in Guadalajara. I love my place. It's so nice. Just anything. And it's super, I love how safe it is. I feel so safe here. There's plenty of restaurants within walking distance, like everything. I went yesterday to a French bakery. It's called Ooh La La. And I had a salad. It was mixed greens and I don't mean greens like turnip greens, collard greens, mixed lettuces, lechuga mixto, and a lot of fruit. It was called Ooh La La, but it was a frutos, multiple fruit salad, and it had raspberries, so that's framboesa, I believe. It had strawberries, fresca. It had blackberries, don't know the name of those, and blueberries. Don't know the name for blueberries right now. I was in a vinaigrette. It was super delicious. Okay, and it was about, I think like $5. It was great. And then I bought a 12-pack of croissants to go, and they were $6. And then I got some scones, a 4-pack of scones with little chocolate chips. Thought my husband might like those. I don't know, maybe that was $4 or something. And I got a latte. It was great. I mean, the prices here are ridiculous. The food is fantastic, high quality. There's some sort of megaphone truck situation happening down here. And see that truck right there? I don't know what they're saying, but I like this stuff. Oh, you know what it is? I've seen this before. So he has like a sofa and stuff on the back of the truck. I think he's announcing that he has things to sell. Somebody might think this is obnoxious, but I love it. I think it's so great. I really do. Okay, so anyway, there's so much food here. I haven't seen anything that I can't find. At the grocery store, he's like right in front of me. It's like he stopped. He's not even driving anymore. At the grocery store, there is tons of vegan food and like the Beyond Beef burger, Beyond Beef, the actual loose beef, things like that. So I'm really enjoying myself here. Me and my husband actually went and looked for apartments. We looked for apartments because I'm liking it so much. And yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll try to address that while I'm here. I'm here until the end of May. Okay, bye-bye, YouTube peoples. I'm going to do some more yoga. Adios. Okay, you know what to do. Please like, and I would love for you to follow my account as I'm new. And yes, subscribe. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Go to my website, crystalmckinney.com for more information. Bye.